What's up, guys? The reason you are not where you want to be right now is because you're focused on the result, not the habits that you need to do on a daily basis that will bring the result that you're desiring. Okay, everybody, I know you probably hear this all the time. Focus on the process, fall in love with the process. What does that actually mean? It means fall in love with the daily actions you need to take to hit your goal, right? First off, you have to have a goal. What is your goal? What do you want to achieve? Where do you want to end up, right? Then break it down into daily, weekly, monthly mini goals or habits that you can achieve and hit that will bring about that goal, that result. Okay. And ideally, you want to know what you need to do every single day, right? If you want to get in shape, then you need to work out every single day, obviously, right? What is your goal? Do you need to do cardio? Do you not need to do cardio? How many calories do you need eat every single day? What are your macros, right? You need to know what you need to do on a daily basis to achieve your goal. If you want to make a certain amount of money, well, are you in sales? Are you in a commission based industry? Are you in something that dictates your actions? Like, what are your actions? Do they dictate where you're trying to go? Because if you're just in a salary based position, let's say making $80,000 a year and your goal is to make 100,000, well, then you're going to have to start a side hustle, right? You're going to have to do something else on the side to gain that extra 20,000. Okay. And so let's just hypothetically say, look, I need to make an additional $20,000 this year. So I'm going to join a network marketing company, or I'm going to start a side hustle or do something, right? Whatever it is that you choose, then you need to go, okay, cool. Let's do the math, right? $20,000. There's 12 months. You need to make an additional $1,667 a month to hit your goal. Or you can break it down by week. I need to make an additional $385 a week in order to hit my goal. Or it can be by day, right? 365, which is an additional $55 a day roughly that you need to hit in order to hit your goal. Okay. And so you want to know what is it on a daily basis. So let's just say you need to make an extra $55 a day. And let's say one sale is 30 bucks. Okay. So then what do you need to do? You need to make two sales a day of $60 in order to hit your goal, right? And so you always want to break it down and focus on the process. And here's the problem. Okay. Life is not straight up. Okay. Life goes up a little bit. You're going to hit a dip. You're going to go up again. You're going to hit a dip. You're going to go up again as long as you stay consistent. Here's what most people do. They go up, they hit a dip, they quit. They join something else. They get excited. They go up, they hit a dip, they quit again. They go up, they hit a dip, they quit again. Why? How do I know? Because I used to do that. That used to be me. I used to do that exact same thing. I'd start a workout plan, it would get hard, or I'd stop seeing results, and the scale wouldn't move, so I would quit. Right? Start an industry, got super exciting, got difficult, quit. So you have to learn to fall in love with the daily disciplines that you need to do and not worry about the result. I always say habits over results. Don't worry about the result if you know that the habit will eventually bring it. How do you know that the habit will eventually bring it? You learned it from somebody who already achieved it and they told you that's what their habits were, right? Whether it was a YouTube video, whether it was from a book, whether it was from a mentor, somebody you personally talked to, then you know, right? You know, if you eat less, move more, you will lose weight. If your maintenance level is 3,000 calories a day and you eat 2,800 and you move more, you will lose weight. It is inevitable. Doesn't matter how long it takes you, you will lose the weight. Okay? Same thing in when it comes to making money. If you take enough actions on a consistent basis over a long enough period of time, you will achieve the result. It's inevitable. The problem is people stop. They take a day off. Not a big deal if you take one day off, as long as you get right back on it. Problem is, they take a day off, and that turns into 2 days. That turns into a weekend, which turns into a week, which turns into a month. Now all momentum is dead. Momentum is the key to success. Okay? Here's the thing, right? Let's talk about this. You're consistent. You're just taking one step a day. Just one step a day. Barely seems like you're going anywhere. You're just taking one step a day. The other person, maybe they take 5 steps, then they stop. Okay? They go 2 steps backwards because maybe they partied or maybe they binge ate or whatever. So they took 5 back 2. You never take a back step. You just keep taking one step forward. Okay? And then maybe they took 3 and then 2. And then maybe they stopped for a while and you just never stopped going. You just kept taking one step. Look up in 1 year, you are 2 miles ahead of them, even though you only took one step versus them stopping, going backwards, stopping, going backwards, stopping, going backwards. Right? It's from the fable, the turtle beats the hare. Because the hare is going so fast, and then he stops, and then he takes a break, whereas the turtle never stops moving. He continues to go forward because he's focused on the daily process of doing the little minute things that move the needle. We all hear it all the time. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. How do you go 1,000 steps? One step at a time. Problem is, we don't actually ingrain these in our brains. Okay? I used to be fat and out of shape. What did I do to turn it around? I started waking up every single morning at 5 a.m. at least. Most of the time I wake up at 4:30. Then I started working out 6 days a week, every single day, like clockwork. I'm going to the gym. Then I started learning about food. What type of macros do I need? How much protein should I eat? How much carbs should I eat? How much fat should I eat? It's just a process. You don't have to know all this right away, but you need to start, right? So what do? Start with waking up early. Early bird gets the worm for a reason. You wake up early. Then you're like, you know what? I'm just going to go to the gym. Maybe I don't know what to do yet. I'm just going to go. And you start getting the habit of showing up. And then you're like, you know what? I'm going to buy a plan. I'm going to hit somebody up, buy a plan, buy a coaching program from somebody that knows what they're doing. Then you start following that. Then you start thinking, okay, cool. I'm in the mood now. I feel good. Endorphins. I love going to the gym. I'm going to figure out how to eat right. Then you start eating right. Then you start to see your body change and it becomes a true habit. Okay. And then after habits, it becomes a lifestyle. You see, it starts off with a thought and then it goes to a discipline. And then a discipline becomes a habit. And then a habit becomes a lifestyle. I don't have to be forced to go to the gym. A gym is just a part of my day, right? Like if I don't hit the gym, I feel like a part of my day is missing. And that's how you want to get with your daily process. If you need to make 100 phone calls a day, it's not, man, I have to make 100 phone calls a day today. It's, I make 100 phone calls every single day. It's a part of my process. It's what I do to get the result I'm looking for. And when you get to that point, it's inevitable, guys. You will hit whatever goal you want. All you need at that point is time. Okay? I did $55 million in sales last year. My goal is to do 100 million this year. I know exactly what I need to do, and I need to do it every single day. And if I do it every single day, maybe I don't hit it this year, let's say, but there's next year. And then I hit it next year, right? And if I don't stop and I continue to do the process as needed, I can look up, okay, cool, we did 250 million. Okay, maybe 10 years from now, we did 750 million or a billion, right? But I don't stop. I just keep doing the process. That's what I want you guys to do. I love you guys. Let me know if I can help you. Big Z out.